Welcome into another edition of QB Academy. Jeremy Huber joined by Michael Nebrich. Again, now we'll go ahead and take a look at another standout quarterback in the area, a guy from the MIAA, high-level football. It's Evan Fochtman of Archbishop Spalding.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at Evan Fochtman here. He's a 6'1", 175-pound guy, a true dual-threat quarterback, and he does a really nice job using his feet to make plays, does a really nice job as well using his arm to make plays, and I was really impressed watching his tape in his read zone decision making. He does a really nice job at staying in the mesh for a long time, making those defenders commit to either him or the running back, and then making the decision from there. So he does a really nice job in that read option game, making decisions. And then as a passer, he has really calm feet in the pocket, whether that's taking drops, stepping up to the pocket to evade pressure. His feet are always staying calm. Very accurate passer, not the greatest down the field arm strength, but uses that accuracy to his advantage. So a really good player for Archbishop Spalding.
And gotta like those numbers. We just saw a lot of efficiency there with those 16 touchdowns, only 4 picks, and then 10 rushing touchdowns as well. He's a guy that seemingly can go ahead and gets you scores but not give up bad plays.
Yeah, he makes really good decisions, like I said, in the read zone game, but also throwing the football. So a very smart quarterback. He uses his dual threat ability to his advantage to make plays, keep the drives moving, stay efficient as a quarterback, so a fun guy to watch.
Let's go ahead and take a look at some of that footage.
So we're going to take a look here first off at his zone read decision making, and this play is just simply a power read play. So the defensive end he's reading here is he's gonna read for the bend or the hold. And since this is actually a power zone read play, both the guard and the tackle are going to be pulling around, which makes the read actually a little bit harder for the quarterback. So naturally, as you see, if we can roll it back here, naturally when you have guys pulling on the offensive line, the defenders want to squeeze down to eliminate those gaps. So it makes the play a lot harder for the quarterback to read. So he notices here the defensive end shoulders turn just enough for him to get the edge, and then he sticks his foot in the ground and gets up the field quickly. And here just uses his athleticism to make plays once he reaches that second level of the offense, or of the defense. You know, not the fastest guy out there, but kind of has that sneaky speed as well, to where once he finds a lane, he's going to break free. And again, just a nice job here in the zone read, knowing what he has, letting the play come to him, making a quick decision, and then using his athleticism to make a play down the field. So like I mentioned earlier, very smart in the read option game, does a really nice job with his feet and his decision making, which makes big plays happen for the Spalding offense.
And some really good instinct there to cut that all the way back and find a lane there as opposed to just kind of getting out of bounds.
Yeah, exactly. So this next clip here, we're going to show off his arm a little bit, but show off his touch. And like I mentioned earlier, doesn't have the best down the field arm strength, but within that 30 to 40 yard range has really nice touch on his footballs. And this is a beautifully designed play that's executed to perfection here by the Spalding offense against this cover 3 defense. So both wide receivers to the boundary at the top of the screen here are going to be running post routes that are going to pull the corner and the safety away from the sideline. So his slot back there, as you saw, the slot back in the backfield is going to be running that wheel route against that outside linebacker, which is a great matchup for any offense in the country. Doesn't matter what kind of offense you run. A running back against a linebacker is a good matchup. So he does a nice job here, the first few steps of his drop, at seeing those DBs run with the post. So he knows he has that boundary open. He flips his eyes over to the wheel, has what he wants, and he delivers a perfect touch ball right over the linebacker and hitting the running back in perfect stride. Throws like these are the things that he excels at. Does a really nice job at using the different touch passes to get the ball to his receivers and just letting him make a play down the field. So this next coverage here, we're just going to talk about his smarts as a quarterback and his coverage recognition and his accuracy. When you don't have the best down the field arm strength, you have to be very accurate with the football, and that's something that he is. So pre-snap, he sees the cover 3 look, which is a perfect coverage for the skinny post route that his number 1 receiver is going to be running to the boundary here. And at the snap, he uses the play fake and his eyes to hold that safety in the middle of the field. Now he knows on plays like this, you can only hold that safety for so long when you're throwing to that short side of the field. So he does a really nice job holding that safety and then flipping his hips quickly and delivering an accurate football down the field right in between that cornerback and the safety. Again, that accuracy is what makes him extremely efficient as a quarterback, makes things work for that Spalding offense. He uses that accuracy to his advantage and then uses his dual threat ability to run the football to his advantage as well. I would have loved to see the wide receiver here take it all the way and help him out a little bit, but it all starts with him, his decision making, reading that coverage at first, and then making a perfect throw to his wide receiver. So a fun guy to watch. Should have a really good year for Archbishop Spalding. Another good statistical year, staying efficient, whether that be throwing the football, running the football. So expect some big numbers from him this year.
Evan Fochtman of Archbishop Spalding, our latest quarterback on QB Academy. For Mike, I'm Jeremy. If you want to check out other editions of QB Academy, you can find them on DMVSTREAM.COM.